Alright, Richie, Bullets and Broadheads. Got my new Chevy Colorado, doing some mods to it. I don't know if I'm going to do a lift on this right away. I do a lot of little mods, interior mods. But I want to turn it into like a hunting rig. That's what I always use it for. I'm not off-roading. I'm pretty much going up dirt, mud trails and stuff like that, some rocks. And lighting is important. What I really like is having some type of bed lighting, some good fog lights, and ditch lights. So I just got some ditch lights. The company I looked at after doing some research was Lastfit. So the whole kit, relatively not expensive. And I'm going to show you it right now. We'll just go over a quick install of it too, because it's relatively plug and play. The only issues with Colorados I've seen, I don't know why some truck makers make it so hard. The new, like some Broncos have a nice system. But Colorado's, Tacomas, they should really make it easy for wiring, where you got to go through the firewall. That's the most complicated thing. And Colorado's have really nowhere else to mount. Well, they do have some locations, but they aren't really the best to do that. So let's get this open. I'll show you what it's all about. Lastfit ditch light package. Okay, relatively nicely packaged. Assuming this right here, I'm going to open it, is wiring harness. What I want to do is try to save everything, because if something is not right, it's easier to return this way. So you save all the original packaging so you know it's good or till the warranty expires. Learned that from my wife. So here's the wiring harness. Everything comes with the connections. Everything looks relatively plug and play. Has a relay, has a fuse, comes with the switch. Don't know if we're going to keep the switch, but for right now, probably yeah. Okay, here's the brackets. Let me get one out. Let's get one bracket out, and we'll go over this. Relatively nicely packaged, again. What I like about these brackets is you don't have to take the screws completely out, because the most important thing is keeping your hood still aligned. You just loosen the screws, slide this in. Nice, pretty thick, pretty beefy. And you just slide the brackets in, and there you go. Let's see if it actually tells you which is which. Relatively no, but it's not hard to figure out. And here's the package. So let's see how this opens. Yep, it's a nice box. And sometimes it's a good thing and a bad thing, because you want this. Sometimes, you know, packaging alone could be very expensive, but look at that. Really, really nice. Now I got the white, I got the flood, and really, really nice package. Really, I mean, the packaging with the foam and everything else, really, really nice. So let me get one out. I'll show you up close and put it together. It's relatively simple, and that's it. Lastfit. Again, white, flood. I might get the amber lens just to see. They're relatively inexpensive, but for right now I'm going to keep the white. So here's everything. Basically, again, the simplicity of it, just plug and play. This bracket goes on like this, then it goes on to your hood mounts, and you can kind of rotate it however you want. So real nice, good venting, and looks high quality. So got a little weight to them too. So let's get these on and we'll see what it's all about. Richie, Bullets and Broadheads. Okay, just want to show you, I got one in. What I did is, if you can see, I marked the outside. Let me just show you with a Sharpie. This way I know if it lines up correctly, and if it ever, I've seen people use tape, but if it ever comes loose again, you always know where you gotta be. So that's why I use the marker. So it's real simple. Just slide them on, loosen them, and connect them. I'm gonna do the other one right now. Again, pretty self-explanatory, very simple. They fit pretty good. You can see it doesn't interfere with anything open. So I'm going to snug these down, just check my hood one more time for alignment. That looks, you can see, that looks pretty good. Actually, it might be off a little bit right here, so I'm going to check it out one more time. Yeah, it looks a little closer here, so I'm going to slide it over. Okay, we got the brackets installed on the truck, and I'm just mounting these on right now. It's relatively simple, this part. You got a washer that goes between there, which is a kind of a bitch. I put tape to hold in a position, and your lock, washer, bolt comes with everything. So I have it relatively loose because I don't know how I'm going to directionalize these, but that's it. This is the install of this, and then the other hardware. Again, this one locks, goes on the bottom. Oop, let me get it. This one goes on the bottom here. Let me get this light out of the way. And there's a little notch there so the screw won't spin on you. So basically it's going to go like that, and then you just tighten it down. So that's it. Bullets and broadheads right now, pretty simple. And we got to wire it up and test it out. Alright, pretty much just plug and play. You got my wires. I ran the one wire behind here. I'm going to zip tie it. Connections on, battery on. I'm going to, this connection here for the battery broke. I'm just going to tape that. And what else? That's it. I know I'm getting power because the red light is on, and I'm going to switch that out eventually because I don't like having a red light on all the time. So I'm then again, I know I'm getting power. Now the question is, will these go on? Yes. On. On. Thank you, Lord. One other thing I did, I just want to show you. I will show you next the firewall. Let me shut this off. How I'm going to do that, because actually I think the guy, there's a hole. I'll show you later, but anyway. And I'm going to put my relay right here. I drilled a hole. I want my relay standing up, so I'm going to tighten this down. And then tonight when it gets a little dark, I'm going to spin my truck around, put it against the garage, and tighten down my lights. So far it's working. Now the firewall, that's always fun. Alright, everything's hooked up. I got that wire like that just for now. I'm going to change that to enough already. Getting to the firewall wasn't as difficult as I anticipated, but I'm going to show you, because a lot of videos, they show you everything except, alright, where do you go? So I'm going to show you. I'm going to try to point with my arrow. But you see where the wire goes? Right in there. So actually the guy had a hole there, so I think he had some aftermarket, and I just poked the hole with my arrow actually and just fed it through with a metal skewer, and it went through pretty easy. So that is done. So in case people want to know, that's the best, in my opinion, place to go for your firewall in Colorado. I wish they would make it easier, but they don't. So finished product coming up. And the Lord said, let there be light. And there was light. I can't tell you how bright these freaking things are. Oh my God. Don't want to blind you, but you might. Awesome. Got them pretty even on my truck. Talk about a flood pattern. Wow. So that's it. They're installed. Can't tell you how happy I am. Simple, easy to install. And that's it. All right, boys and girls. Hope you enjoyed that.